Hey there boys and girls, Lucky here and welcome back to another CSGO video. Today we got a sponsored giveaway by my sponsor GamesPlanet in which you can win a copy of Prey for the PC, and we also have a CSGO experiment talking about image clarity versus FPS, so I'd say let's get right into it. Alrighty, so before we get into the CSGO experiment, I real quickly want to let you guys know about the Gleam giveaway, linked in the description down below. If you enter, you get a chance to win the new reboot version of Prey. It's a Steam key for the PC, so definitely worth checking it out. I'll also leave the link to the trailer in the description down below, in case you haven't heard of it. And if you do not win, you can still use my REFLINK to pick it up for the reduced price of $34.99. Now, I got a new monitor, which also inspired me to do some sort of a little CSGO experiment. So as you can see in the gameplay right now, this is 1440p, and the image quality should be a lot better than usual, because I actually did switch back from my usual 16:10 stretched aspect ratio to a normal 16:9. So it's 1440p, this means it's 2560 pixels by 1440 pixels, which is definitely a lot different than my usual 7028 by 1080, which was my previous 16:10 stretched resolution. Now, I was also asking myself a question, since I'm of the opinion that certain gaming gear will not grant you any skill. It will not make you better. However, if you're already a good player, it has some sort of benefits that can make you better. And that's essentially what I'm trying to test out right here. I first of all want to test image quality and image clarity, basically by using a native resolution compared to a different aspect ratio. So this is a small kind of experiment to do a follow-up video on my aspect ratio video, since many people are still having questions about it and want to know more about it. So this is kind of a part of that. I just want to kind of figure out how important is image clarity, how important are FPS, and what kind of effect does have like changing the aspect ratio for me. You know, back then when I made the aspect ratio video, I also did use 4:3 with black bars. I used it stretched, I used 16:10, black bars and stretched, I used the native one, and I made a video which I will also link in the description below that you can check out for that. Now, since I now have a higher resolution monitor, I of course also have a better image quality, which I think can also benefit you in some scenarios, instead of just having, well, a very crappy resolution that makes the image very blurry, and hence again is granting you then more FPS. So there's always a pro and con, and this is essentially what this experiment is going to try to evaluate a little more than what we have previously known. Now, keep in mind, as you can see, even though I'm on a very high resolution, most of the time, even in this like very populated free-for-all deathmatch server, I'm still usually about 200 or 240 FPS, so I'm nowhere near the cap of my actual refresh rate. So it's going to be interesting. Let me know if you want to see more about it. I think it would be a kind of cool experiment. And yeah, I think that's all for now, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and luckySkillFaker out.